welcome to The Scene. This show is all about great Australian and West Australian music, and it comes to you every Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us. We're also on the hunt as well to find great local Western Australian talent. So if you're in a band or you know someone that is, your son, your daughter, it doesn't matter, let us know. Find us online at The Scene Music TV. Send through the submission. We'd love to feature them here in our studio on The Scene every single Sunday afternoon. But let's get right into it. The band behind me, I love what they do. They make an amazing sound. They've just picked up the Emerging Artist Award at NANUP, a big music festival here in Western Australia down south, and they are constantly evolving their creative group. We'll find out more about that on the way as well. But please, in the studio, give it up for Racka Chachi and Mother God. Come on down, boys. Mother God, what a track, right? Making their way down, the band of Racka Chachi, Murray, Daniel, Jamie and Curtly joining us down here. Take a seat. Hello, boys. Welcome.
Thank
Now,
you.
Miguel's walking past us because you're such a big band. We thought we're going to do something a bit different tonight. And Miguel's over here. Mate, you've got your easel, you've got some applications, and you're going to draw a still life of the band, I believe.
Fantastic.
Okay. All right. Let's see how that goes in 6 minutes. That's your 6-minute band challenge. Okay.
Awesome.
He's into it. Welcome, boys. Thank you so much for joining us. Amazing job.
Thank you.
I've got to say that song has been stuck in my head since it was sent to me. So thank you for that. Thank you so much. Let's talk about that song first. So Mother God, run us through the beginning of that, what it's all about.
Yeah, so Mother God really came out of last lockdown, so last year. We kind of, with music on a whole, everyone was kind of not knowing where, the arts were kind of going at that point. Lack of pressure and everything, and out of those moments, sometimes something really cool comes. And that was a bit of a global sort of Racka Chachi moment. So our original founding member, Andre Good Deeds, he's over in London teaching. So him and I made that track and then got all the guys to add their pieces together. So it was really a group effort to make that one. So
in fact, that's kind of really the ethos of the band a little bit, is collaboration in lots of different creative ways. Yeah. Very keen to talk about that in just a moment. Before we do though, let's go back, because I believe the band started, like so many great bands do, in high school, right? Was it in a music class or was it a random class? What was it?
Yeah, we've all been involved in different musical projects through high school. Like James and I played in a really crappy cover band when we were like 13 or 14.
Hey, we were all right.
Dan's been involved with like the concert band and like the jazz band and stuff.
The old bow tie and what have you.
Going through all of that. So it's been a part of like our musical journey since we were teenagers, basically.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So finished high school, and then when did the rest of the collective join in?
So around 2018, Murray and I were in a ska band, and that was kind of trying to get 7 people together to play. It's ironic how we end up with more members in this band.
Know, right?
But we kind of went back to basic and started just making beats. That was kind of the music we were kind of into at the time, and we really wanted to push each other to try new things. So whether that was playing new instruments, rapping, singing, we knew a lot of creative, talented people around us, but we didn't really have a common avenue to share our talents and really make something tangible. So that's where we started to reach out to a lot of the guys that we knew our whole life, and as well as a few new members that we met along the way, an outlet for expression for whatever we see fit. So a lot of us are all visual artists, like Miguel over there, fantastic.
Actually, how is Miguel going?
Fantastic visual artist.
Out of 10, how you going so far?
You're all 10s.
That's a very good answer to that question. It's a cool idea, and I love what you guys are doing. Nannup Music Festival, you were down there, it was only a few weeks ago, and for those that don't know Nannup Music Festival, it's a great art festival in Western Australia. Picking up emerging artists down at the festival, what's that like for you guys?
It's amazing.
It's
Yeah. Because the first time you played there?
Yeah, pretty much. And we were all just sitting in a field, and they called our name. We all just popped up. It was really fun.
We didn't necessarily knew, like we were like nominated, and it was just like pretty awesome to see all the other people that were nominated for that, for that category and stuff. But we were actually pretty nervous going into it, just because being like a hip hop sort of group, we weren't sure if our music was going to translate into like a folky country festival.
But they're very welcoming, and that's a great festival for it, right?
You go to the
first show we
Hotel.
played was like 10:40 a.m. or something like that, and that's like the first time we played a show that early. And then first song's like pretty intense that we opened with, and we were just a bit nervous going into it, and we were just like, our music sounds a bit scary during the day.
Just having to win over a crowd, I take a lot of joy in that process of coming in like, who are these guys?
Yeah.
And being able to see from like the start of the song where people are just like, to the end, a few people getting up and dancing, or at the Nannup Hotel, like they're
Probably one of the best
wild.
For sure. Right?
Definitely.
That's awesome. It's fantastic. I love what you're doing. What's the plan, let's say, next 12 months? What's in the works at the moment?
There's a lot. So we've basically launched Racka Chachi as more of a record label. We're kind of moving. So we want to move as a group, as well as a supporting act to the artists within our group as well. So Miguel has got a lot of amazing solo material, same with Kurtley Shibby, a lot of great tracks, and we're trying to put together like a bit of a label tape compilation, because we're trying to establish our own sound. So look forward to seeing a lot more long form music coming out, as well as some more events and visual art stuff coming this year as well, for sure.
Great. Okay. The thing I love about what you do as well is that you can definitely tell it's from the same group of people, visually or sound wise. Like it very much fits in that holistic view you've got of the music and the visual stuff, which is awesome. So you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Talking visuals. Mate, that's 6 minutes. Let's see what you've Oh, let's give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. This is the great reveal of 2021. Yeah, you got to sign it.
Oh, yeah? You went real deep, I like my beard.
Why am I so small?
I thought I was just gonna do, you know.
Oh, it's like
started
depth.
off pretty okay.
You look ethnic, Murray.
You made
I think the depth. Yeah. I was just trying to capture the depth.
the classic mistake of spending 5 minutes on this guy and then 30 seconds on
And then
everybody
Dan's
else.
just like,
I'll give it up for Miguel, ladies and gentlemen. And Racka Chachi, one more round of applause as they make their way back to stage, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Blake.
We're going to hear one more song from you. They do a great job. And of course, you can find them online as well. Racka Chachi is the name of the band. The track they're going to do in a moment is No Island, and I love the sound of it. Make sure you support them around the place as well. One more time, Racka Chachi and No Island.
Come on. Give us some fun. Yo, it's a break it, break fast. A perfect circle, cut the glass. Fine slice through your mind, now it's bringing out your past. Is it gonna last? Any half-ass and yet still afraid to be the second body in a single bed. Down the street we could die in this life. So now the diamond ring replacement don't shine as bright. But if it's my biggie, just right. Like Williams in my clip, but one hand on the cat. Don't wanna let go, but one of us might. So we reach a sport, came to this sport, never explore. We speak of a dream, someone gone, never let on. And we like, we just pray a decade of faking. Are we patiently waiting to Hail Mary up on this life? We creating a path. So let's try to see the gold in the black. And Forrest Klein said he's done for the first dance. So baby, it's back. Baby, it's back. Like blue is just blue. We're intact. I like the glass. Like his love is the truth.
I was born on my way to sand. When I'm torn between what I can, I'm just trying to be a better man. But a man just ain't no island. I was born on my way to sand. When I'm torn between what I can, I'm just trying to be a better man. But a man is no island, no island.
I'm almost free again, still trying to figure out whether or not I where I stand. A classic story of things that go according to plan. Sit back for once and maybe you'll finally understand. See, I've been trying to find a way just to get away. Holding on to things I know will never be the same. So hard to operate, accommodate in every little piece that went and changed. To the point where in the end I kind of feel like break it down, come on!
When I'm torn between what I can, I'm just trying to be a better man. But a man just ain't no island. I'm born on my way to sand. When I'm torn between what I can, I'm just trying to be a better man. But a man is no island, no island.
I didn't I miss excitement from the simple action. Started twisting attraction. This is a trap, this is a system with passion. Another joy, back and forth, drink some more. Nervous kind of distant thoughts. Piece ourselves laughing, there was silence as I outdoor. You know the spawn from iridescent desolation. Inexplicably intimidated by the beauty I was faced with a difficult decision. Do I want my table this person and am I really certain? Without hesitation, I saw the kissing like a mental patient. I was going crazy cause I love boy sent it in a car chair. I was wrapped up and I had enough of it, but I couldn't go back. Now it's weighing us down and I can't detach. You're all I need in fact, you're like that. A big scrap and I can't understand the fact.
Alright, everybody sing with us, come on.
I work more than my weight in sand. When I'm torn between what I can, I'm just trying to be a better man. But a man just ain't no island. I work more than my weight in sand. When I'm torn between what I can, I'm just trying to be a better man. But a man is no island, no island.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, how good was that? Awesome stuff. You can find these guys online, support them, and you can find, if you can't find them, find us, the Scene Music TV. All the links will be there. But we'll catch you next Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock on Facebook and on YouTube with the Steve Hensby Band and Perth legends Eskimo Joe next Sunday afternoon. See you then. Thank you so much. That's the scene. Thank you. Great job. Great job.
More than my weight in sand. When I'm torn between what I can, I'm just trying to be a better man. But a man just ain't no island. I went more than my weight in sand. When I'm torn between